Therefore, Jesus told them, my time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me, because I testify that its works are evil. Greeting, guys. It is me here with a message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, talk about a man who had a reason for living. Guys, talk about a man who knew what he came here on earth to do. Guys, talk about a man, guys, who knew his existence, his reason for existence. I look at this, and guys, I often look at the life that my Lord lived, because that guy, guys, interests me a lot. Guys, that guy interests me a lot because he made life so simple. We complicate it. He made it so simple. And when you go back and you take a step further, a step back, you look and realize, oh, that's why this guy lived like this. His reason for existence, he understood it at a very early age. And because of that, he was never engaged in anything that we are doing here on earth. I made a podcast that was speaking about the fact that Jesus was never educated, and I speak about why Jesus was never educated. And in short here, I will go back to it and just speak a bit about it. I said the reason Jesus was not educated is because Jesus, guys, came from a kingdom of heaven. He came from the permanent world, you understand, and this one is temporal, and he came here knowing very well what he came to do. So he couldn't be a headless chicken like us here on earth looking for every opportunity. He knew what he wanted, so we come here, we are born, we go to school, we try to be graduates, and then we get a job, we marry if we want, and then we have children, we buy cars, we buy houses, we've got a lot of things to do, and Jesus just didn't. The guy just didn't. He was not interested in anything we did here, and the reason he was not educated, the reason he did not even look for a wife, the reason he did not, look for a career, it's because already the guy is a god. Angels worship the ground he walks on. So he comes down here knowing that my time is short. At age 35, I must be done. You will die maybe because of old age. You will die because of a disease. You will die because of accident. Guess what? Jesus died because his reason for existence was over and done with. And then he left. Guys, and then you wonder why I'm crazy about this dude. And then, guys, you wonder why I'm crazy about this dude. He simplified life in a way that you sit and be like, damn, who lives like this? So, guys, I copied a lot from him. Guys, I'm a copycat. Well, I have to copy from him, guys. This guy interests me, So here, they come to him, In fact, before I get to this, as I was explaining that he wasn't interested in our careers, he wasn't interested in marriage, he wasn't interested in being educated, because number one, he knows what we are going to school to learn. I mean, you are trying to be a doctor. You have to study the inside of my part so that when you operate on me, you don't make things worse. That guy did not even have to go to school to do that. He heals by word. Guys. And then you blame me when I tell you that I'm smitten by that dude. You go study the weather. You will tell me, oh, well, it's going to be raining. There will be thunder. There will be a hurricane. He doesn't study that. He will tell you that tomorrow it's going to... Guys, he tells you a century in advance that on day so and so, it's going to be thundering. Guys. I mean, guys, hello. And then you wonder why... guys, and then you wonder why I'm so in love. This guy was not even looking for a wife or a husband. Maybe you are. Jesus didn't. Why? The church is the wife of Jesus. He came here single. He went back home a fiance. You know, the guy was not interested in our careers. Why? The guy is a god. Angels worship the ground you walk on. And guys, I look at that dude and I'm like, it's like a movie. You know, so he drives me crazy, guys. I'm crazy, you know. Nevertheless, you know, here his brothers were saying that because you want to be famous, you know, you're performing these miracles. Guys, they never understood why Jesus performed these miracles. That guy was not even interested in fame. That's why he will heal you and then he will hide it and he will tell you, don't say. I mean, guys, hello, if I was blind and then I come back seeing, obviously people will ask me who did that. Will I hide it? Oh my Lord, oh my King. You know, that dude just drives me crazy in everything he does and says, you know. So his brothers tell him, in fact, his brothers are giving him an advice. I mean, guys, hello. You're giving a God advice, you know. So they say, you go, you know, and do these things in public, you know, so that you'll be famous. And Jesus is like, I am doing that, you know, my time is not yet come, you know. For you, any time will do, you know. He says, the world cannot hate you, but it hates me because I testify that its works are evil. Guys, I know, guys, we bang that dude. Oh, guys, you know, when I sit and think about what we did to that dude, we banged that dude so much, thoroughly. We banged him well. He saw he's never coming back here. His foot, we will never see it here. Here, his feet, guys, we will never see them here on earth. He saw that he will stand there by the air and call his elect. And I sit and I'm like, oh my Lord, if I were you, I would sit there in heaven and just whistle, you know, as a sign for you to come. Because really, if we're banged like this, you'll never come back. Guys, you'll never go back to the place. Jesus got guts. For him to say, I'm coming, oh well, he did a great thing, you know, by standing there by the air and say, you know what, I'll stand there by the air and I will call you because I'm not coming back there again. Nevertheless, guys, here Jesus, you know, he says something so powerful. He says, my time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. What he means is that, listen, I have a reason for existence. You understand? I've got a vision for being here on earth. It's not man-made. You understand? I'm here for a reason. You are not here for a reason. You just popped up. You are just existing. You are just experimenting. You know, guys, when you look at Jesus's life and you've studied it thoroughly, and you look at human beings and you look at how they live, and you're like, yeah, it can tell, you know, we live like people who are experimenting. That's why we go from one relationship to the next. Why? Experiment. That's why we do this and that. Why? Experiment. Jesus didn't. He says, my time is not yet come. For you, any time is right. For you, any time will do. But I can't. Why? My time is short. You understand? At age 33 and a half, I need to be gone. Why? I'm needed back in heaven because at that time, I'm going to be a high priest for the church. I need to perform sacrifices. You know, guys, that the priest, you know, came from the lineage or the line of Leviticus, like Moses, you know. But Jesus came from the line of Judah, you know. That's why he is called, you know, the Lion of Judah. You know, he came from that line, you know, the line of kings. In fact, that's why even kings, when he was born, they sent people to go and kill him because they were like, a king is going to be born this year. So kill every male child. You understand? They were threatened. They were scared, thinking that, oh, a king is born, you know. So Jesus came from the line of Judah, the line of kings. You understand? So now he's saying that with you, any time will do. You can do whatever you want to do at any time, but I can't. Why? My time is calculated. This year, so much must be done by me. This time, so much must be done by me, because next year I'm going. Next year I must be out of this world and start a new thing. You understand what I'm talking about? For you, Maybe you will be here until you are 90. Oh, guys, I feel sorry for you. If you're gonna be here until you are 90, here on earth, when you are here until you are 90, they say it's a blessing. Is it a blessing? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, guys, if you study the life of Jesus, blessings are different whole story. A different whole story. Jesus died at the age of 33. You understand? Why? His time was done. He was done. And I look at him and I'm like, my Lord, when are you taking me? I need to be done, guys. Anyway, I'm done. Oh, guys, I'm soon to be, So here he's saying that my time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. Meaning, if you are existing, if you are experimenting, any time will do for you. But for him, his disciples will often say, don't go there. They will kill you because they tried killing you the last time. And Jesus will actually respond and say, listen, it's still day. While I'm here, I need to do this. In other words, even if they try to kill me, they won't kill me right now. Why? It's not yet time. I won't die because of disease. I won't die because of accident. I won't die because of old age. But I will die because of my time. Guys, hey, guys, and then, guys, you blame me. And then you blame me why I'm so smitten by this dude. I study his character, I study his life, and I'm like, damn, this dude. Guys, I watch a lot of these dramatized gospels because they are word to word. People have not added or omitted anything. I hate anything that is added or omitted. So when I listen also, I usually listen to audio. I put my earpods, or my earphones, and I listen, to the gospels, because there it's the man himself, it's the master himself speaking. I'm so interested in his life because he lives a life that is different from anyone's. Guys, a life that is different. And he explains it. He says, my time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. Meaning, because you are simply existing, because you are experimenting, any time will do. But with me, because I've got a vision, but with me, because my time is short. By the time I'm 33 years old, I need to be gone. So I need to make sure that I do this. I concentrate on this. You're busy with career. All right. You're busy seeking a bad thing. You want to be rich so that you'll get a wife. Okay. In fact, I'm going to be laughing at you. Because this dude, guys, and then this kingdom of heaven, and then he preaches the message, and guys, I understand it, I study it. In fact, Jesus says, study the kingdom of heaven, understand it, seek it, you understand, research about it, delve into it, because guys, once you understand, he says the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man finds, he sells everything he has and buys the field. You understand? In other words, Jesus is telling us that when you understand the kingdom of heaven, when you understand this message very well, your life changes. You sell the earth life because of this message of the kingdom of heaven, because you understand that this kingdom is about people who belong to a different world. People who belong to a different country. We are no longer citizens of the world. You understand? We are foreigners here on earth. So the way we live is different. Don't live like these zombies here on earth. Guys, the zombies here on earth, they look for money. They look for riches. They look for prosperity. Why? Because they are zombies. It's a zombie kind of life. It's a zombie lifestyle. And guys, I sit and I look at pastors preaching earthly riches, blessings, and prosperity, and I'm like, did they really understand what Jesus came to preach? It's as if Paul, John, James, Peter are the only ones who understood what Jesus came to do. Guys, guys, I see it. Guys, in fact, sit down and ask yourself, do you really understand? Do you really understand the message of the kingdom of heaven? Because if you do, what Jesus said, you would also say. He says, my time, is not yet here. For you, any time will do. But if you belong to the kingdom of heaven, you know what you came here to do. And your time is short. Until next, guys.